Hello, hello. Hi, guys there. How are you doing? Please let me know at our chat how well can you hear me? 0 to 10. 10 would be excellent. 0 would be I don't know what you're talking about. 10? Okay. So I guess we can start. Thank you guys for coming. This is Mike Wiśniewski speaking. This is our website. Even though there's a lot of things I'm going to be showing to you, we're going to focus on three main subjects. I'm going to show you people who already trade repeated patterns. It's really simple if you have 15, 20 years of experience to see what's the most important at the chart and how to make first $1,000. And this is about it. So I'm going to show you a few things. There will be a thesis. So I'm going to show you how easy you can find it with our project, even on the main website here, how you will be unveiling this, let's call it a little secret, with the 12 winning patterns in our ebook. How do other people in the WhatsApp groups will show you right away the patterns, how to trade, what's repeatedly showing up at the market. So basically what's happening, what's the over decade of experience in a few simple steps. I have few sequences I can show you right away. So this is it. Focus at it. Otherwise you're finish the webinar in like 10, 15, 25 minutes and you'll be like, okay, where do we enter the market? Okay. And this is what I'm showing like right now already. It takes like a minute to show, but we're going to be talking half an hour more about it. So the reason why you can stay here, in a few moments, I will be showing how do people reveal profits. So they're withdrawing. Sometimes some of the lucky bastards can withdraw like $10,000 every other day, sometimes even twice a day when they're doing $20,000, $30,000 trades. But these are just few people that are achieving that success in the first weeks. Usually it takes a little bit more. There's also people who are doing that like 50,000 withdrawals. These are the brokerage withdrawals between 1 month of time, people trading in our group. So there's like 50, 80, 90 traders working out their trades based on repeated patterns and other strategies at the same time. And this is what they're withdrawing. Like sometimes every second day they can withdraw 50, 40, $9,000. Some of them focus on little trades, so they're withdrawing $4, $8, $7,000 a day, sometimes a week. These are great results. Not everybody is so privileged to have that knowledge to know how it's happening. We'll be showing how you can copy the trades out from the brokerage account. So not from me, not from our program, not from what we've been showing, but from different traders that are showing 900, 700% profits, 400% profits between month or sometimes between 6 months. But these are like extremely good results if you can put $1,000 at your account and 6 months later receive $9,000 profit or $8,000 profit, correct? So we're going to be talking about this a little bit as a front of our course. Most important that you start learning, even if you are not ready for the mentoring course, or you're just not there spending $1,000 or $2,000, to get this knowledge worth over $1 million a year, I could say easily. You're gonna see why, and you're gonna see how it works right now. Just give it a few minutes to unveil the program. But first thing first, you can click this link. So I'm passing, this is one of the things I'm passing already to you, and I'm gonna show you a few more things you can receive at this webinar completely for free. This is a crash course plus. So this is one of the versions of our crash course. You're going to receive some material here with repeated patterns and how it works in the market. So this is the first thing I'm passing to you in the chat. So there's a link. You can get it right now in the chat. And the course inside this crash course, so the free material that I'm passing to you right now, these are 6 steps how you can learn like 18, 20 minutes what's happening here. So we got like pattern number 2, the most repeated pattern in the markets, and few steps how to get the brokerage account, how to start things happening, how the trades looks like in practice. So how are the trades, what's happening, how to show it on the real platform. In a few seconds, you're going to see it also in the real platform where the patterns repeat, what's happening, how simple, how difficult it is. What's the difference between our program and maybe everything else that happens in the books and the YouTube videos and other things around the world is what we already achieved through last 15, 20 years of time. So maybe one pictures or a few pictures are passing more information between the lines that all the presentation you could see in the whole internet. So again, this is Mike Wiśniewski. I'm the founder of forexistrading.com. We work and exist since 2010. We have groups around the world. So we started to do that in Poland and Europe. Then we expanded into Great Britain, US. We have clients around the world. People are searching for some knowledge. This is it. I was, I'm going to show you a few things about me. First, maybe a couple of sentences about my life. I've been living in Mexico since 2012. So over 12, 13 years ago, I moved to Mexico because I was already independent. I quit my proprietary trading company job. I was working in Citibank before. So you're going to see part of this corporate life before and how my life has changed into Tulum in south of Mexico and Cancun and Playa del Carmen in Mexico. So we're talking about the south of Mexico that I'm staying since 2012. This is my house in Tulum, for example, in the jungle. This is where I spent, for example, the whole pandemia and like 3 years between the time. There's a lot of different things we do over the period of time. So it's not only business. Life doesn't focus on the business is to focus on life, I would say. So I travel between US, Colombia, Poland, Europe, different places. So you're going to see a lot of different things with a lot of different people. Facebook today and WhatsApp is having some short break. So it's not functioning that well, but it's good enough to show you a few pictures to get you on the same side what has happened in my life and where I'm at. This is Tulum, Mexico again, on the camping on the beach. This is where I'm staying. Like a few years back, a lot of time I'm just being at the beach between the business and what I'm doing professionally. So there's like a lot of things to share. There's few more technical things I want to show to you. Few more things corporate, what I was doing since 2010, running the classes for brokerage from proprietary trading companies, for the banks, for the biggest brokerage companies, last decade, you could say. So it's a lot of experience. Most of these are in different languages, you see. So some of the things I'm showing, it's not even in English. Some of the groups I'm showing are from abroad. There are groups in Poland, there are group in the UK, there's group in US. So there's different groups of people showing independence and showing, this is my house in Tulum, for example. Really simple, but really nice environment around the place. So there's like few places I'm staying, let's say full time, but it's mostly Mexico. This is my workspace, for example, in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. So some of those workspaces are a little bit more developed or big, but the question, do we need like 3 monitors to trade, or what is really substantial to make first $1,000 and they then develop it into $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a week or a month at least? These are the questions that we are answering between the lines, but technically you're going to know exactly after this webinar how to start to trade, what to do. What I'm doing at the free time at the end of the webinar, I'm going through some of the more pictures of whatever I'll be doing, but let's focus on the technical, because these are the most interesting things that you're going to have a knowledge of. Besides the some results of the people and how the other traders are dealing with their wealth, and how much money you can withdraw, really how much money you can make a week, a day, a month. We're going to be talking about that. In the side of professional classes, so we finish this, and usually there's like a professional hour part of the mentoring course that is like live classes for the people who are already signed up for a full course, but that you're going to hear about it more maybe at the end of the class. First of all, I'm telling you what is the reason that you can stay through all this. You're going to learn 1 or 2 repeated patterns. So usually at one class, I'm showing 1 to 3 repeated patterns. And what about the brokerage? What are the first mistakes you can do that broker clean you out, for example? So you're going to lose money, not even at the market, but already with a brokerage. When the broker is not good, you might have this problem. So you're trying to avoid it by having some recommendation where to open an account. With our trading program, you're going to receive, or sooner or later you hang out with with our group, you're going to receive market entry checklist. So this is one of the links I'm going to be passing you down in the future. You're going to receive also trading journal. So simply saying an Excel sheet to record your trades, to put it down how much you made this week and what were the potential mistakes, you know. This week you're going to receive 6 repeating pattern. The poster is something simple. You see, you're going to get that soon, so don't worry, hang out at the classes. I'm going to be showing it. Like people in the class in the professional mentoring course, they're having already 12 repeating patterns and the full usage of it. So that's the difference. You're going to have chance in the second part of the class to get the ebook. So in the ebook you find all the patterns in their simplicity. I'm going to be showing that in the live platform and people trades. So I'm going to show different people trading and how they use those patterns, what's happening here. So this is going to be crucial for our presentation right now, and how you can get the ebook at the second part of the class. So hang on, stay for half an hour. Forex brokerage. This is maybe the first and the most important things. Write down, save this link. I'm going to pass the link right now at the chat. So this is what I'm pasting right now, the link for the brokerage. This is not only something that over 100 people easily are recommended in our group, which broker to choose, where to trade exactly. There's a couple or 3 brokerage accounts to choose. You're going to receive brokerage bonuses, not only from the broker side, that they're going to add up some deposit to your account, but you're going to get a free course from our side. So this is for sure triple worth it, because you don't pay anything for opening an account somewhere around here to click create an account, but that's going to save your time, save your money. You're going to receive course, you're going to receive some bonus. You're going to be trading easy. There's not going to be worries or problems like other people are handling their money sometimes with weird brokers, you know. They're extending their transaction in the wrong way, or it's slowing down the process, or sometimes even they have problems with getting the money back. I'm not even saying about the profits. I'm saying about the original money they put it in as deposit. In the second part of our class, you're going to receive the access to the group, the English speaking version of the group, where we show the trades. People are showing the trades and what's happening. This is not me here. Some of those screenshots are mine, but most of that is the people trading and showing exactly repeated patterns in the markets and how they enter the positions, exactly where. So you see this line here is like an open position, and this is the pattern. So this is what you're learning here in the class. It's super simple, but you might want to learn price dynamics, the hours of trading. What are the other things? You might take a look at the checklist in the professional side of the trading. In proprietary trading company, for example, the course takes 3 months of time. So to learn all this, or even less than here, it takes 3 months. Our course, you can really study in 2 to 4 weeks, and this is the time frame we're aiming to make first $1,000, and I'm going to show you exactly how and why. How the beginner, somebody who never had a brokerage account, Forex, futures, stocks, whatever market, how to trade those moments, why they're the simplest, and how to make the quickest way the first $1,000, or if you're expanding your $10,000, $20,000 account, how to make it to 20, 40,000 between few weeks of time. Okay, so we're not aiming like, okay, let's do $1 million in like 15 days, even though there are people like that. We're going slow, and then you can really accelerate. And then people are showing like, okay, we're doing 20, 40, $80,000 a month, for example, or we're withdrawing $10,000, $20,000 every week. That's what I showed you just a few moments ago. So you might seen more of that. There's a lot of opinions from around the world. We are doing it since 2010. So there's a lot of people trading, doing those stations and writing down what happened, which week, what are the profits, and you can see it a lot in the group. So this is the difference where people show by tiny examples sometimes of micro contracts with no risk how they're making the money, and those people who are making 20, 50 grand, sometimes they're showing off as well to see, not to make you stressed, or well, I'm not making my 80 grand a month yet, but they're the leading example how to make money at the markets, and this is what we're based on, the people's results, what's happening. So we're coming back to that in the middle. At the end of the class, you're going to have a chance to see what's inside of the course. There's like 6 courses in the one package, 6 video courses. Every course contains, I'm going to be showing you how much material is in each course. So this is like one course, Forex Edge. This is like Forex Supreme, and there's trades and patterns and simple trades that already happen are recorded at the market, and you can see them exactly in action. Why there's price dynamics, what does it mean to use the pattern, and there's more courses like this. So you're gonna have the chance to give us some review, give us 5-star after or during this webinar, receive free ebook, see how you can join the course, what's in the course really, why it's just 1/5 price at some time right now. That is going to be changing. So there's a lot of things I can show you, but is that clear for now, what I'm trying to show you or what we be working with today? And I'm opening already the parts of the presentation that you might want to see that it's a thesis. So a simple claim that I'm going to show you 3 steps, what's happening in our company, because right now it's a company. It's not just a program. We become a company. We're becoming actually a tiny corporation right now. We're hiring about 25, maybe 35 people. We're hiring every month, hire like 2 people to help with all that which is happening, the brokerage accounts, the accountants, the lawyers, companies being open around the world. You need the places to stash the money. If you're going to be hanging out with us, you might be finding reason to learn that as well. If you're doing 10 grand a week or a month, it's not a problem. If you're starting to drawing from the market $100,000 a month, you see that you need to stash it somewhere and you need to optimize your taxation whenever it's US, UK, Poland, So we might be talking in the private groups about that a little bit, but this is not my job to be your accountant for now. My job is to show you the sequence, what really works at the market. And this is it. There's going to be few screens. You pay attention. The one most repeated pattern that just blinked there at the charts, you're going to see that few times today in the different market moments, in the different environments, how do people use it and what's happening. But to really show it what's about, tell me if it's clear for now. Let me know at the chat if you have any questions. Let me know if it's clear, the presentation so far, what I'm talking about, or you're already lost somewhere, or you have a question, what's happening. Let me know at the chat. There's a lot of people at the chat. Let me know what's happening. My first question, usually at the beginning of the whole webinar thing, is like, where are you guys from? Warm up a little bit, your fingers. Where are you guys from? I'm curious. These people are from different parts around the world. Canada. There's usually somebody also from Mexico, US. So the places where I've been the most of the time. US, Houston, Texas. Where else you guys from? Houston, again. Yeah, I'll be taking a look at the chat if you have any questions. Delaware. Yes, I'm running one of the companies in the Delaware. Maybe you know why, because of the tax reference for foreigners running business or online businesses in the Delaware, for example. This is the pattern number 2. So the most easy way to put your money at the market is not where market is growing and you're entering those positions and market grows and then like, boom, okay, not the best moment. Maybe you've been there a lot if you have a demonstration account or already trade the live market. But when there's a strong sellers coming into the market. So I call it the first wave. And the market is taking a profit-taking moment. So it's going down and there's a profit taking, a small stop. But then you see market accelerates with a price dynamics. So there is wave number 2. These are beautiful moments to consider entering position. You're going to see how people make money here, and you're going to see why it's the most reasonable. And then these free webinars and also professional courses, you're going to accelerate the teaching or the practice, how to do it even quicker, that you can really personalize your trading based on this method in a week or 2 weeks of time. Some people show the results on the second day. I don't want to say the same day because some people trade on the webinar even trying to use the technique, but very often it's like a second or third day. So you can practice this. Meantime, okay, so these are the waves. Environment, second wave, and usually we're trading the market, at least in Forex, we're mentioning pips. So 45 pips based on the one lot position very often is $450 of a trade worth. So this small move that happens usually between 30 minutes of time or 2 hour of time or 4 hour time frame, that's worth very often $400, $600. That's how you're gonna see people in their group showing, okay, I made $600 or $800 an hour. Probably that's what happens during the day. They open a medium-sized position. It's not the smallest, it's not the biggest position, and they started to trade. That's what happened. So you can do it in a half an hour of time. But extreme knowledge is useful. So it's not for the people who are starting, okay, I'm going to enter the account, any trade, and we're going to be successful. No, it took me like 2 years to achieve that. And that was a very intense 2 years. I was trading 8, 10, 12 hours a day. I was trading for a proprietary trading company. I was working in a city group before. So I was handling investments as well. And this is a different screenshot already, how the market shows in practice pattern number 2. So I'm going to write down P2 as a pattern number 2. These are the moments, some of them I already was showing, where do we enter the market? When the market is breaking down this support resistance, this is the moments you see this green line, this is the market entry. And if the positions is bigger than 1 lot or 2 lot, you're going to see that these positions might be bringing $300, $500 with a tiny move. So by the time market really drops like a 30, 50 pips, like a half an hour, hour and a half movement, you're going to make about $5, $6, $7, $8,000 with a medium-sized position, which is, again, nothing big, but it's a not small position for somebody that is just started to trade. This is a screenshot, and the real chart looks basically the same. This is the real chart place to show you what's happening around here. This is one of the platforms that I was trading in the past. Now I'm just showing the stuff here. I own like 3, 4 different platforms. Some of them are brokerages in US, and some of them are Forex accounts in Europe or in the different places. So this is just one of the examples you see. This is like a huge pattern number 2 on the US 500 30-minute chart. This is the first chart. Second chart is a Euro-dollar 30-minute chart, because you might be asking in the future, okay, where do we use those patterns? Okay, and the answer is in any instrument, any time frame they occur. That's why we have a second chart is a Euro-dollar. Third chart is WTI is oil. So this is oil chart. 30-minute chart, the third one. Fourth one is the oil 4-hour chart. And the fifth one is gold 30-minute chart. So you see very different charts and very similar, if not the same, patterns. That this gold, for example, movement, the huge move on gold, even though it takes like 2-3 hours of time to enter and to keep this position, all this movement, if it's like 1,000 pips, even if you enter with a really tiny position, maybe not that significant, that would be around $1,000 trade. All this market going down here between 2 hours, and the risk, your risk at this chart would be around $50 to $100. A tiny risk with a stop loss here and the market entry just below the pattern. So we're not gambling here. We're not guessing. We're only entering the position which are already breaking down from the pattern below. And these moves are worth very often $300 to $500. Depends on the position size that you're entering at the market. Sometimes market do like 120 pips. So then with a not even very big position or one lot position, you're going to make $1,200 just in a half an hour of time. Of course, the significant knowledge needs to be applied in that environment. So I'm going to take a screenshot now to show it later in the group what we've been doing. So I'm going to be doing a few screenshots. I'm going to be posting that in the group. Exactly these groups are the moments where you can find what we've been doing at the free webinar sometimes, but mostly I'm focused like to repost or show the trades or the moments that people have found on the live charts. So these are the situations like this. These are different patterns because there's, like I mentioned before, there's an ebook with 12 patterns and there's the whole course. The difference is between what we're doing, that this is not gambling, it's not super complicated. There's no moving averages and Fibonacci's and some RSI and other index that needs to be checked before you go in the market. No, it's very logic, repeated decisions. This is the market testing, for example. You see that? Market went down, came up and went lower after the pattern number one happened, this big flag here. This is a pattern number one. One of the patterns that you're going to be learning, you're going to be seeing a lot at the market, like everywhere. This is like first pattern I noticed at the markets, even though the second pattern, pattern number two, that I'm showing you from the beginning of this class is the most repeated in the markets. It's the most easy to jump in the market and make your first $500, $1,500. It doesn't have to be 3 to 4 weeks. It could be on the second day, but I'm focused more that you start with like little positions, maybe 1/10 of a lot, that you can make your first $50, $100 in a secure way, like easily. And then you see, okay, this really works. So then I can place half of the lot position, and this position already will bring you $250 most likely if you're going to catch like this kind of moves that are happening on these charts. Okay, so I'm making another screenshot here. So if I'm about to tell you like what went down last 15, 20 years, it's a long story. I was trading in Poland. I was doing that in the bank. Then I was doing that in the proprietary house, trading companies. Then I started to do it on my own. It took me another 2 years to perfectize like really simplicity of the market. So it's not a complicated method that's going to take you there. I'm sorry. Like the people more complicated at YouTube or books or whatever, it's just big BS. The more easy it is, it means the more qualified experience people have or have had at the markets. That's why they can show it really easy. Okay. In the personal and mentoring course, we're going to be talking also at the crypto market, how to make 70, 190% in the crypto market, how to gain with the crypto market, not trading it, but maybe buying it. So this is the buy options, and how to grow with the market. Sometimes the 300% with XRP or some other crypto instruments, coins. Some moments is easier than the other ones. So that's what we're going to be talking about, or we're showing that in the group, why it makes sense to talk about it. So this is like an introduction to crypto. Pretty soon we're going to be doing a course about that. It's going to be 6-7 years of experience of mine trading, day trading the crypto, and then investing in crypto. What's the difference between day trading, guys? And what's the difference between investing? These are just words, but what's the practical difference between day trading and investing? Because we're doing both all the time. It's hard not to make it both, when it's like easy to day trade and it's easy to put $10,000 and keep it for a few months to make it $25,000. That's what's happening right now at the crypto market. Like so easy. even though I'm not encouraging people to put their all assets into crypto market. I don't do it myself either. It's just little parts from every $100,000 I gain or I do at the markets. Maybe I put like 20, 15, 25 at the market with crypto. So it's about 15 to 25% that I'm investing. So going large on the buy trades and keeping it at the market, okay? So these are the different trades. These are the day trading trades that I'm talking about since the beginning. So if you don't have 10, 20, $50,000 to put on the crypto market to receive gains like $250,000 and buy some studio in, I don't know, New York or here, maybe in Cancun, we're doing day trading. That's why we're taking $500 accounts and we're trying to expand it into $5,000 account to be more comfortable. This is these kind of trades with pattern number 2. It's not easy, but with the right knowledge, you can do it much, much, well, 100 times quicker. That's why this knowledge, I'm directly saying it's more, the number in my mind is like 1.2 million a year. So easily $100,000 a month when you're doing it over 6 months, over a year of time professionally. So we're showing at the course very often how to make over $500,000 over 6 weeks of time. That's what happens already if you're really determined and you have the knowledge and you're doing it at the market. And that's the main thing you're doing in life, let's say. So the trading is like you don't have 3 jobs and 8 children crying at your lap all day, and you can focus 2, 3, 4, 5 hours with those charts to try to make a nice apartment or penthouse in Playa del Carmen somewhere in Mexico like me, or come back home and buy a home, for example, because I'm living abroad most of my recent life at least. Not only thanks to this, but thanks to some brave decisions. You know, when I left to Mexico, I was doing 2, 3, 5 grand a month with markets, and I knew I can easily expand it with doing some push. I can expand it into 5, 10, 15, 20, $30,000. My goal was to make $30,000 net profit a month. Now we are a little bit way over that, but because of the whole projects we run and because of helping other people. So my thesis was like, if you can see this at the charts of the live markets, and you can see this at the charts of the live markets, and you can see this as the trades of the clients. So all of those 3 trades that you see right now, this is a pattern number 6, very similar to pattern number 2, a little bit different. You can see market point entry. This guy was entering the market. This is not me. And he's showing like 1, 2, 3. These are different instruments. This is Aussie, this is New Zealand dollar, and this is natural gas. So 3 different instruments with the same pattern. And he's trying to open all those trades maybe at the same time. So that can happen, or these are maybe different moments. You can look at the dates and the time, hour of time here. But these guys are really doing it. So it brings me pleasure to see if somebody can really repeat that, the trades. I'm going to open some other folder in a second. I'm going to show you what else we've been doing all those years. Some people are trading the buy positions. So it's not always that the market has to go down, and that's the easiest how to make money. Okay, so I'm showing you a few simple patterns how to enter the market to make the easiest profit. But then when you're experienced or already making the profit, look, we can teach you, we can show you how to make the trades with tranches. These are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 tranches that the guy is building the position with, splitting the risk. And then the position goes boom. And then how you make $15,000, $25,000, you're going to see that in course, that I have those trades recorded to show you with the price dynamics, what needs to happen, what's going on, basically. You need to see it by yourself. Then you're going to be like, okay, I have some time to learn that, but you can do it. and then people are showing different charts, what's happening in the real time. You see the languages of the screenshots I'm showing you are different or very different, because these are like different people showing. But if you focus on the chart, what is chart showing, you're going to see exactly the same that I was showing you here on the live webinar and on the live charts a few moments ago. And how do people, this is not me, this is all the people describing and how this works in the practice. And this is what they're doing, how they're implementing that with some description already. So this is what people who learn like between week or 2 weeks of time, that they're showing how they enter the positions. So this is a very similar position to the one I was showing you a few moments before. It was somewhere here. I don't know if we have it open. Okay, this is a different guy, of course, like different year completely, because we were doing it since 2010. So some of those screenshots are like 2016 and some of them are like 2024. But this a little tiny triangle, you can see it here at the chart. And you can also see that positions are being splitted. So there's 1, 2nd, and 3rd position coming in, and the guy is aiming the profit here. Really interesting, really looks like a really good trade. Okay. So this is the simple stuff. Of course, there is much more. I'm just trying to show you the simplicity. My work here is to come in and show in the 15, 20 minutes of time the simplicity of the markets, because you see so much bullshit on YouTube and people showing you some books how to trade. It's like you're trying to drive a car reading the book, or trying to drift the car because we learned in the book. Well, nothing like this will ever occur in reality. You have to enter the market with help. You have to see what you're going to be repeatedly doing whenever it's a buy market or it's a market going down. And then with good help of those people in the group and how they're already doing that, you can see how to put the take profit. So where to take profit from these trades and how to make 6 or 2, sometimes 12,000 in those single trades. It's a metaphor of big success. Anybody who's doing $2,000-$3,000 trades, I presume it's a big success, because for me it was. I come from a pretty poor country. So my situation, my financial wealth, I grew up with nothing, shortly speaking. Now some of us are living in the Caribbean side of Mexico. Other people live in US or somewhere. I'm traveling to Miami pretty often. That's what you're going to see in my story. So there is some freedom that touched me at some point. It wasn't from the beginning, because I didn't have any chance like this to see how people repeat the trades. When I started like in 2005, there was no YouTube yet. YouTube came up in 2005. So there was no chance to see people, hey, I'm trading like this, and you can copy those trades or copy this technique. Like so simply, like you see those trades here, that is pattern number 2, the things I was showing you today. And market's going down, and he's entering position here with a stop loss just above the trade here, just above the pattern, sorry. And he's aiming the profit somewhere over here, probably, yeah? So this is the simple stuff, but the simple stuff works the best very often. Let me know if you have any questions, because we're going to sum it up for people who want to go next step, completely no strings attached, and next step for people who want to accelerate it between 4 to 6 weeks to really start doing it and showing those trades in our groups, what's really happening. One of those groups I'm going to be passing you down right now before I forget the most important stuff. So this is the importance what we're doing. This is one of our groups at WhatsApp, English wise. So I'm pasting it right now at the chat. There you go. You can use this link, save it. If you cannot do it on your phone right now, save the link. You're gonna join Repeated Patterns group. That's where you're gonna see those screenshots. So if I'm gonna put here in my WhatsApp, Repeated Patterns, you're gonna see the same patterns in the group. Some of those are pasted from the other language speaking group. Some of them are just you guys trading here. Some of those screenshots were mine, that I'm showing you what's going to happen potentially at the market, why we're ready for the market. Gold, silver, oil, euro, dollar, so many different instruments, S&P 500. Some of them are really dynamic. So some of those dynamics instruments will get you $1,200 to $1,500, even though you put like half of the lot at the market. So a pretty small position, comparing even to what we're doing in the group. We had the guy that was trading 50 lots. What does it mean in the practice? That means that he was withdrawing $10,000 every day from those trades. So that's like, you could say, next level when people are taking $7,600 or $2,000 every day. These are withdrawals from a brokerage accounts. So I don't see the whole information of people trading under our group in the brokerage account, but I can see what profits they're taking. Okay, so I have some partial information, what trades are being made. We copy some of that, and then we can show it later on what's happening. For example, here's some withdrawals, net funding withdrawals, and so on, like basic information from the brokerage accounts. You guys trading, okay? There's like deposits, withdrawals. So this is like minus $20 for the broker. So broker is 20,000 short on this, whatever, deposits, withdraw, trading. So some people trade like that volume to make $20,000, and some people put $20,000 to make $300,000. Just opposites, okay? You're going to be learning the difference between one and the others. I already passed you the premium crash course. So how you can start all of that for free, and how to open brokerage accounts. I'm looking at the links right now. What needs to be happening right now. I'm passing you the link once again to do the right brokerage case for yourself, not to have any reason to write down in the forums and groups like, oh, somebody scammed me, I cannot withdraw the money, I need special documents to withdraw my money, it's my money, the broker doesn't want it, that's etc. That's what happens with different brokerages. So it has to be either bank or very recommended broker. And that's the link that I just passed you. So these are hundreds of people that are using our brokers over the last 6-7 years. And we're doing it for 15 years. So for now, we never had any problems. So this is a good news. One thing that you can put off your chart. For the people who need some, what do you need? You need for sure, if you want to start something that I can share with you. I'm looking, where is it? I have an ebook right now somewhere, where I don't. There's a link somewhere with the ebook open, how you can start all that. This is the ebook, 12 winning patterns. This is part of the course. So the ebook you get usually with our professional courses. There's few exceptions though. We have a special program right now. Our program in Poland and other country is very developed. So there's a lot of people learning on the live courses and the video courses. We've been busy with that for the last 15 years. So English speaking countries, and English program in Britain and US is just starting right now. Last 15 years, I just didn't have time to do that. Let's imagine how busy we were with trades, with analysis, with other things and so on. But now we all have all that in English, even though I recorded English course like since a while already when I was living in the jungle last few years. So there was a course, but I didn't have time to share it, really speaking, with the public. You can get this ebook for free though. Usually it's going to be a part of the course. There's a short catch here. We have different trust pilot accounts, but this is like a fresh one. There could be few reviews. If you can get us a 5-star review and write what did you like at the webinar, what's happening here, this is the link I can paste you right now. And this is the information what to do at Trustpilot if you want to receive the ebook. So this is like more this for that situation, but you can get the ebook for free. Just tell us what you liked at the webinar. Give us hopefully 5-star review. We'll be very grateful. And there's an email already at the chat that you write down this email or write us an email right away. Hey, Mike, I need this ebook. I was doing the review at the Trustpilot. I've seen your webinar. I left you some short comments, what's good or what's not good here at the webinar. So that's how we're getting your opinion. We have tons of those opinions already in the different programs. So I'm not going to be showing you all of that. But there's different websites that we developed over the years. Some of them looks the same in the different countries and different languages. That's what I'm showing right now. So this is the website, for example, that looks the same, but exists like over 14 years now. There's tons of work that we've been doing through all the time. At the end of the class, I'm going to show you what's happening in Mexico. So how I've been spending time between the lines, between everything that happens here. But I'm not finished yet. So it's not over yet, because for people who needs a free ebook, I just gave you the clue how you can do that for now. Otherwise, we're having professional courses. And this is one of few times that I'm showing you how to get this course and how the course is inside. So most of the people maybe in the internet, there's not much to show, so you're not going to see their courses inside or what's happening there. I'm going to show you a quick review what's happening in our courses. First of all, the full video course, for example, it's called Supreme Video Package. It's Supreme because inside of this course, you're going to find 6 video courses, 6 independent video courses. So this material was recorded in around 1 year of time, and it keeps being updated. So we're adding trades here, we're adding patterns there. Well, there's just 12 patterns. You need only 2 patterns to trade in the market, based on my opinion. But you have a trade, you have a option to trade 12 patterns, so they're all in the course. So this is it. This is the full package. Usually every of those course was being sold in the past. Each course is sold for $1,000. So there's 1 course, 2nd course, 3rd course, 4th course, and so on. I'm going to show you in a few seconds what's inside of those courses. So this is about $6,000 worth. But you can get that in a little better price, over $2,000, usually at our website. So this is like a little information that you're going to receive in a few moments, how to get that ready, how to start trading. You see, my level of excitement over this is 2 decades, but your level of excitement of doing those trades, this is the first course, how it looks inside. Your level of excitement will be significant when you start doing this method, because you're going to make first $15, $20, $100 a day, a week. So the new possibilities will open with you, before you. And this Forex Edge is having all the basics, how to do the accounts, what is the most important. These are the video. Every article here is a video, and this is just 1 course. So I'm showing you 6 courses in the package like this. This is the Forex Edge. This is like first part of the course. This is like Forex Supreme. This is one of the end part of the course when you have last 6 patterns going on. So in some of those courses, you're going to find the patterns right away to see how they work in reality, what's happening, what are the tests, how to build the trench trade positions. So a lot of different knowledge. That part of it I was mentioning today. There's Forex Intermediate course again. So it's one of the 6 courses. So news secrets. Maybe you heard in the past how to trade news. These are the simple moments when the market, for example, and unemployment comes out in the market, and you see, well, it's really bad. Unemployment goes bad, and the market hits the low in 30 seconds. And then you see market's going to hit another low. So you enter this position. This is the news trading. How to find the news. They're available every day to check at the market for free. So this is what you're trading here. This is the patterns, extra patterns. How do you trade the news? Very interesting stuff. It took me like 6 years to perfectize that. So this is like the knowledge that some of it you're going to already see in the ebook. Some of that you're going to learn in professional course. So all those 6 video courses are part of Supreme Package. And this is a short information really at the webinar. How do I show you really what went down between 20 years and how much practice was made to achieve all that I go like first $10,000-$20,000 a month, and I achieve my $30,000 a month, and now we're a little bit above that netto profit. So I'm not like a multi-million-dollar trader yet, and frankly speaking, that was never my goal. I come from a very poor environment, so for me back in the days, $10,000 a month was already like wow. I wasn't planning to live in Miami or Cancun, Mexico. This Supreme Package, so 6 video courses, normally it would be priced around $6,000 to $12,000. These prices are in euros today. So this package altogether, 6 video courses, is cost around $2,000 right now. These are 1,900 euro exactly. I'm going to be pasting that to you right now. This is the, I think it's the only option that you can do right now. In Poland, we are running, for example, a live courses, which is 20 people. So normally, maybe in the future, we're going to be running a 20 people live course, which will be significantly more expensive than this one. So that's going to be like probably 4x X4, the price of the live course, and it's only 20 people in the groups. That's what we're running. That's how we have 50, 60, 80, 100 people over 2, 3, 4 years of time of people actually trading and showing those trades. This is what's going down. But for the moment here, you cannot buy any course live. That might be changing. So by the time you're seeing maybe this recording for any reason, not only you can buy this course, which having all of that I was mentioning. So how to install the platform, how to use first winning patterns, how to meet first 6 winning patterns, then extend it to 12 patterns, how to trade simple charts, how to trade the news in 4 different variations. So it's a lot even to mention. I know it's a lot, but you're learning one by one, and it's super simple in the course. The total value of all of that is really $40,000, and you can make that easily. Maybe not the first month, but the second, third month, you can meet the requirements with your knowledge and practice. And this course is really $2,000 right now. So it's a entry level professional course. There's only few courses like this in the world. It's very hard to meet this knowledge from people who traded actually in the proprietary trading companies as well as in the bank and so on. These people are extremely busy. That's why some of the part of the year I'm running a live course, and the other part of the year I don't. So most of the time you will be able just to buy a video course. But as far for now, we're striking to develop a little bit English speaking group, because I have more time and money these days, so I can do different things around the world. That independence allow me to do that. I'm going to be putting some stress to help you guys. So the English speaking clients will be joining these WhatsApp groups to show those trades and ask me questions, and I'm going to be personally responding to the questions that you guys ask privately and on the group chat. There's a lot of things going on here in those chats. You see there's a bunch of them, and I'm going to take care of it the most, to trying to develop this group to see English people can develop this method as well, and try to use it in practice. Otherwise, I presume in a few moments of time, these courses will increase the price. So not only this course will be probably double the price for the video package, because we're not doing the volume here. There's around 20, 30, 40 packages maybe sold per month that I can help those people. Sometimes the amount of those packages being sold is also limited, and for sure the live course is limited right now to 0 signups. So maybe between the year, you're going to have a chance to go through the special talk. I'll show you something else here. Like we have something like a Forex call that you can talk with me. What's the basis of the live course, and what kind of help you receive there, that you really start to trade between a week or 2 weeks of time very independently. This is not the price of the course. This is just 100 euro talk that it will be refunded to you after the phone call. So it's either you're gonna get the course, and this is gonna go to a course purchase that you're gonna pay $100 less, or we're gonna refund it to you if you're not ready for it. Okay, so either way, write down this link. I'm passing to you right now this link, because maybe you need to call me right now and get to know, okay, what's happening with this or that. Okay, where I'm talking about the live course. So this Forex call is mostly or only for the live course signups. So this is what we're discussing here, and very often I don't even have time for that. So sometimes forgive me if it takes like days or Yes. So, but that's what's happening. It's like people who make millions a year. It's hard and harder to talk to them. I never could talk to them in the future. Now I have friends like this, so we talk. But back in the days, or when I was just simply saying poor, I was having no access to people like this. And if you want to call to people and talk, you think they're just having time to wait for your call to tell you how to make first $1,000. Like, come on, like be serious. We're too busy making 100 a week sometimes, and buying properties, doing different things, or just traveling. Like I'm putting a lot of stress right now to rest, to travel, because last couple of years uh, was really tiring for me. Not only I was living like this, so this is a good part of life right now. The end of the webinar, maybe. Not only I was living like this with friends in different properties, renting and traveling in Colombia and here in Mexico and Europe, but also I was working a lot. So while they doing nothing very often or having a week or month off, I cannot have a whole year off living here. So I'm doing a lot of business and trades in the meantime, and they're just chilling because there's different people coming for 2 weeks, and I'm always at work, and they're always having vacation because I'm living in like Cancun place. So people always come for vacation, and they work other 350 days a year, but I'm trying to focus at work to keep my business and my trades, and I'm trying to meet with them and have some life in the meantime, like here in Colombia, for example, in Cartagena, Colombia. So these are different moments in life. You can let me know in a private message or story what's really happening in your life. I'm going to leave my WhatsApp number. So this is like my full WhatsApp number. In the future, that might be not possible as well, because if there's like 500 people at the webinar, then I cannot pass my number just to people call me, because sometimes I receive too much messages or people want to call, and I'm like, I'm not picking up any calls. Like, you have to understand, there's like 50 different chats from different supervisors I manage around the world in the different businesses between trades and buying properties. So it's like I'm not picking up any, oh, somebody called me, let me pick up the phone. I'm like, no, that's not happening really. So for now, I can pass you my WhatsApp number. So don't call this number. This is WhatsApp. If you have any questions about these programs or what's happening, what we're trying to develop here, what's really going on. Something blinked here. Like this is, for example, different opinions of the people trading since 2010. Like the list, the letters of recommendation they were writing down in 2011. People from Greece, Cyprus, people from US, people from Chicago, people from Mexico, the trades, the letters, the stuff that we've been doing for the last 15 years. At the beginning, that's how it started. People were writing me letters. I was like, okay, you finished the course. Can you write the letter of recommendation? Like, send me a fax, send me an email, send me a real copy. This was like 15 years ago. Nobody play that. They just go to our Facebook, whatever, leave their opinion. It's much worth than that. But back in the days, I was asking people to write the reference. I was doing a training in a brokerage, a proprietary trading company or some brokerage company, and I was like, can you give me a letter of recommendation what we're doing? And the same with people trading, doing profits. I was like, can you send your profits? Now I don't have to ask people to send profits. That's what's happening in the groups. So you're gonna see more of that. What's really happening here? How do people trade? How do people move the money around the market? So that's like, these are different groups. It's not just one group like this. It's a lot of work. So I have people supervising that, because otherwise I don't want to spend all day on the computer looking through your trades. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy our groups. I hope you can, if not now, join, see our ebook again, or join our professional program. For now, again, it's a $2,000 program. This is the last link I'm copying right now once again. And this is going to be extended into live course. So some of you having this option, for example, there will be a possibility of extending it 3-4 times into the live option. And this is what you're going to be, trust me, you will be wanting to have a live course pretty soon. If you get this and you're going to make first $500, $1,200 between week or 2-3 days of time, you're going to be thinking, okay, how can I speed up the process in the live course, whatever the price is. So we're going to have a lot of fun seeing each other on the live webinars. We're going to be seeing each other in the professional mentoring courses. This is an hour after this course. Usually we're hosting 20 people on the live course. So right now there is no empty seat. But again, you can make a Forex call. I might squeeze you in at the course if somebody's finishing the course or doesn't need my help, my live help one-on-one in the course. That's the moment when the 1 seat or 2 seats sometimes occur. So then I can squeeze in another person. That's how it goes through the year till the course is finished. The course takes like 3 to 6 months with a 12 months help, live help, like 24/7. So you can schedule this call, click here, schedule the call. It's just $100. It's something I'm refunding it anyway. If you're not going to get the course, you're getting total refund. So this is not the price of the course or so on. I don't aim in your $100. I mean, this is not the volume of the things that we're doing here. So we're doing something else. I hope you understood between the lines, and it's really easy to show it. And I hope you had a great time today. And take care in the meantime.